everyone. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Let us go to the channel and find my stream so I can see everybody. Well, we all know what it is. We all know what that special day is. It is Christmas Eve day. And I am here loyally with you. This is my last Sunday. Yes, my fellow sensitive people, it is the last Sunday that you shall see the Oracle of Whimsy before she flies away. She flies, she gets on an LL plane and flies to a magical kingdom far away. Yes. So, hi, everybody. Hello, Jennifer. Good to see you here. Hi, Marjorie Harrison. Hi, Deborah Murphy. Oh, your son is working tomorrow, Deborah. Oh, so you're going to have to do your own cooking. Okay, that works. Hi, Rose Blue. Great to see you here. Merry Christmas. We are raising money. The first thing I want to say is for those people who want. Oh, hi, Kate. Happy holidays. Happy Christmas Eve. I'm leaving on a jet plane tomorrow morning. I have a couple more things I have to pack, but I think I'm thinking about getting another backpack. I'm a backpack type of person. I have a hard time giving up backpacks. Anybody else like that? I mean, like, how else are you going to, any suggestions for how I carry my computer and everything that is not a backpack? I mean, what else do you carry when you've got, I bring my computer to, to a place like a cafe and work, which requires a backpack. The backpack is the best way to do it. I'm so upset about Target closing down downtown because I would be totally over at Target right now getting a backpack. And I don't think that the Portland College University is open right now, PSU. Oh, hi, Feisty Butterfly Tarot. Thanks for being here. You got to take off, huh? Thank you to the person who gave me all the Doritos. I don't know how many bags it was. Oh, there's somebody out there cleaning. Who's that, Mila? Somebody's getting ready for Christmas. They're going to make something nice. Anyway, somebody's doing a barbecue, I think. Team backpack. Yeah. Damn, where am I going to go to find a backpack? So annoying. Well, maybe PSU is open. A computer case? Yeah, but I've got more than a backpack. I've got backpack, notes. I mean, I got it's like I'm forever a student. You know what I mean? All right. So as I mentioned, the fundraiser today, if you would like to donate, is Forever Home for Senior Dogs. We've already raised $415 for senior dogs because every dog deserves a home. And it's kind of sad when dogs get old, people throw them away. That's not a very nice way to treat a dog. So we decided to raise funds for them for the holidays. Wouldn't it be nice if dogs had the best Christmas ever? Yeah. I always think of old bulldogs when I think of senior dogs, It's like, why would anybody be mean to a dog? What would the purpose be? Like, yeah, think about that. Like, what would be the purpose of being mean to a dog? What would the purpose be? Right. All right. Is that all the announcements? Yes. One more announcement. Your shipper, I don't know how to say that word. Sharpay? Is that a Sharpay? Is 19. Wow, good for you. Oh, you got one from Walmart? Yeah, I think Ross's might still be open. What a schlep. All right, so the book of the month, for those people who would like to know, is Wingo Fly. Wingo Fly is the book of the month for those of you who are reading along with us. It is a novella. It is written by Kim Hines. She is the author. And it looks like I got to make it so you guys can see it here. Hold on a second. Let's see. See that magic there? See what I just did there? That would be called that would be called psychic powers of the Oracle of Whimsy. Yeah, I have those abilities. Yes. Anyway, Wingo Fly. A little bit about the book. Wingo Fly brings us into the world of a girl on the cusp of womanhood in a tightly knit African American community at a time when community meant people really saw and talked to each other. Woven deftly with winning detail, humor, and suspense, the story captures us early and creates a window into Christy Wingo's relationship with the unseen through second sight. Ooh, so she's psychic. This is going to be good. If you want to understand the underpinnings of one people's struggle against tragedy and racism, read this book. You won't be able to put it down anytime. Anyway, once you start. Wow. So, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is our book of the month. I guess I'll be taking it to Israel with me. It's also in a print. One of the things I like about it, if you're like me, the print is nice and big and easy to read, which I do appreciate because I don't have the. Oh, it's really easy for me to read this. Huh. Well, thank you. I look forward to reading that. All right. Well, without further ado, ooh, looks like a bunch of people showed up. Jennifer, hello. Marjorie Harrison, hello. Creative Love, welcome. Jane, thank you. Ariana333, welcome. Marvel Johnson, welcome. And Dylan, welcome. Aw, I love my Shar-Peis. I love all kinds of doggies. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the empath prayer. Then we can talk about anything you guys want to talk about, any questions you have about any of the remote views up to this point. Then after that, we'll do a community reading. Then we'll do some blitzes. What's everybody eating and drinking? I'm having just my regular coffee and a glass of water. Looks like we have no floor director today. I think he's traveling. Oh, thank you for wishing me a safe travels. Okay, let's do the empath prayer. Okay. I want to call on white light protection for myself and this community as we ask permission from Spirit to access the Akashic records. We call on our spirit guides and our good angels to be with us. Please give us the clarity and the wisdom that is needed to empower all of us on our journeys, to make the best decisions for ourselves, our families, the planet, the people we love, but also to help those that we may have strife with. And together collectively we say, Amen. Okay. Oh, you're making jewelry pendants? Well, that's a nice idea. Tea with lemon, yummy. Chinese food for the HCRv. Very nice. Yes, Chinese food is a Christmas. Non-Jews like to have Christmas food on. I don't know. It's a tradition. We go for Chinese food. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. You had a smorgasbord? Oh, you celebrate on the 24th in Sweden. So please tell us everything you had at your smorgasbord. That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, you got it from Walmart. Wow. Well, I got to find a place. Oh, very annoying. Maybe I could buy a used backpack or something. I don't know. Oh, maybe I could try the used place. Sweden food. Well, what do I know about Swedish food? Meatballs, right? Isn't that what you guys eat? You guys eat meatballs and reindeer. How do they? What do you guys? How do I wonder how they make the reindeer? I don't know. They eat reindeer and they eat. I don't know. So you had meatballs, ribs, and salmon herring. Oh my god! You had ham. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of food. Lots of stream brands having lots of fish and salmon and herring. Have you guys ever heard of this tradition of a white Christmas where all the meal is supposed to be white on Christmas Eve? You guys heard about this? It's like potatoes, cauliflower, and fish. It's like, I guess, a Swedish tradition or some type of Scandinavian. Oh, you're a Minnesotan? Oh, yeah, turkey. Most homes I go to serve turkey and a ham. They serve both, like turkey and ham, and they let people decide, or people can have both. Yeah. Minnesota, smorgasbord. Boy, Christmas is awesome. Some people do a big roast beef, right? Wasn't that the Grinch who stole Christmas? Some people like roast beef on Christmas Day, right? Or roast beef for Christmas, or yeah. Oh, barbecue. Nice. Well, I will be eating El Al food and flying to Israel, but you will be in my hearts. Tonight, I think, oh, I wonder if anything's going to be open. I don't think anything's going to be open except for Chinatown, now that I think about it. I guess we're not going anywhere tonight. Oh, yeah, I guess there's no point. Hmm. All right, let's do the empath. Did we do the empath prayer yet? We didn't do it, did we? Did we do the empath prayer? Could somebody tell me if we did the empath prayer? We did, right? Yes, no? I'll wait and find out. We did do the empath prayer? I thought we did. All right, would you guys like a community reading if there's no questions about, if anyone has questions about remote views or anything like that that we've covered, if you had any confusion, like I said, I don't think Trump is going to be running for anything. I think he's caught. I think he's basically, they caught him. They caught him with his lying on his personal taxes. He's a typical brat. He thinks he doesn't have to pay anything. I think they caught him. I think they caught Rudy Giuliani. I mean, what's amazing is how long it took. I mean, just terrible. Yeah, but don't you think it's expensive to buy a backpack at the airport? It's going to be like twice as much. I don't know. We'll see. I can read on China. Sure. Oh, they got the jets in Ukraine? Great. Well, evidently Putin is asking for a ceasefire again. He wants, I will just take this. He keeps wanting to just stop the war. And Zelensky says, no, we're going to keep going because Zelensky knows he can win. Oh, vegan roast. I've had that. I've got actually a vegan roast in the freezer right now. Yeah. Oh, snowing in Kansas. We're pretty cold over here, but it's not too bad. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll do the collective. All right. Permission from Spirit to access the Akashic records for the group. Let's take a look. Happy holidays to you too, Jessica Brett. And thank you, everyone who has decided to subscribe and join this channel. It does help us stay up and running. And think about being a member. It's a really great way to support our work. Thank you. And our charity today is a forever home for senior dogs. If you find anything that I'm doing even slightly entertaining, that is today's charity. All right. Let's take a look. What is the message from Spirit today? Oh, she has a next door neighbor as her mother. They're very close. She just goes next door. That's her cat mommy. Linda is the cat aunt. She has a cat aunt. Okay, where you're at right now, I see many of you traveling, and many of you traveling to go back with family. So there's definitely this energy of travel. Also, some of you could just be traveling to warmer places, like I'm going to a place that's warmer, even though it's raining quite a bit right now. But you have this travel card, the Knight of Wands, which is a quick, rapid movement. Your Karma card is Ten of Pentacles, which is the family legacy. So traveling back to the family legacy, the karma is the family legacy. Oh, be the great mediator. If you're as codependent as I am, then you'll probably come up with plenty of ways to help people over the holidays. But the King of Cups is like water. He's the bridge over troubled water. And so it's a good idea to just go with the flow. Two of Pentacles over you right now means to be very careful about your financial investments. You don't want to do anything too crazy with your finances. What smoother waters lay ahead for you, those of you who have been struggling financially or who feel that things have been a little bit rocky, you're entering into the time of the Six of Swords, which would mean that the rocky times are kind of dissipating. I do feel that slowly we are riding the boat. Slowly, we're coming back into balance. What we're sitting in is Ten of Cups, which is, goodwill, love, family, closeness. A decision must be made, and a decision is going to be made by you. That's a positive decision. It's a healthy decision. It's going to be taking you into smoother waters. It's about really taking calculated risk in your life when it comes to going for what it is you truly want out of life. Make sure to take care of your mental health and keep your mind always active and busy on things that are productive. The way out of depression for you is to understand that your life is needed and to make yourself indispensable to others. Sitting and spending too much time alone, in the bed, reading bad news. These things are not good for us. Self-awareness is all well and good, but sitting around and grieving is not. Watch the grief. Focus on learning and being productive. Reach out and help others when you can. Be frugal over the winter, but your finances improve next year quite a bit. Solid judgment lays with you regarding major decisions about your life, just indicating that you're on the right track overall. Keep yourself close to friends and family, people you care about. Nurture relationships and don't let them fall aside due to neglect. Do your best. That's what I see. It's interesting that we came as the mediator in relationships with others, and that's good. It means that we're growing, we're learning, we're able to act in that capacity for people. Thank you, sweetie. I I've talked to people that are there, and they say it's really safe. I mean, I'm not going into. I'm going into. I'm just in Tel Aviv, and I mean, I'm not going into any. Well, unless I go and pick berries, then or pick stuff, then maybe. Yeah. Well, I'm going to film everything for people so that you all can see life in Israel, life on the border. I'll talk to soldiers, whatever you guys want to see, I'll show it to you. You'll be able to meet friends and family of mine. All that good stuff will happen. And if you are in Israel at this time and you'd like to connect with me, send me a message at whimsyanderson@gmail.com. Maybe we can do a little volunteer work together. That might be cool. All right, let's look at China. The first question coming up for us is, what is the future of China? Hello, Italy, through my eyes. Sounds fantastic. Italy is a cool part of the world. All right, the future of China. Good luck comes to China. So, what they're saying is that China had to pull back economically, that they had financial problems. And as a result of that, they're going to become very frugal, and they're going to reassess their finances. But ultimately, it's good news for China. The wish card, Nine of Cups, but you can see now they're headed into a time of Four of Pentacles. It's not to the benefit of the United States that we see a collapse. New contracts and new work is coming in for China. I believe that's with the United States. They were trapped economically. So there was almost like a sanction or some kind of penalty that was placed on them, possibly by the United States. It was because of their intimidation, their behavior in Hong Kong. It was the fentanyl. It was a bunch of reasons why it happened. You can see this red tape. But you can see they're on the verge of potentially a better relations with a Page of Pentacles. We want to normalize. It is to the benefit of the United States that we work with and normalize. At the same time, we can't be. We're going to have to give up them buying up farmland and crap. We don't have enough land to be giving it away to them for pig farming. It's just we have new growth for them and what they're sitting in. Oh, the Queen of Wands. So very determined. And they're all very determined in terms of their, they're very determined in terms of what they want, in terms of territory, right? Queen of Wands is usually a territory card. They're entering into a honeymoon period or good relations or good luck with them. They're entering into the time of the Ten of Cups. Where they are at right now, slow and steady wins the race. So China is being frugal. It's slow and steady wins the race. The problems it's having with its opposition. They look at the United States as confused, and United States cannot make a decision. That's kind of how China feels. We don't know who we are. We don't know what we want. We don't know where we're going. It's like, what do you want from China? Do you want to work with us or not? So there's a feeling that America's message to China is confused. Well, we like you, but we don't. Well, we want to work with you, but we don't. So there's this kind of confusion in the clouds over their opposition, the West. The hope and fear for them that they will be hung up, that the West will simply find new ways to do business and will no longer rely on China. The final outcome for China is the star. So the star, of course, is part of their flag. They have the star on their flag. So they feel very optimistic about their future. In terms of the clarification, They feel that they want to create industries inside China that manufacture economic independence for China. So homegrown economy, that's what they're focusing on. So well, that makes sense. More customers buying products by China within China. In plain words, they want to nourish their middle class, which is actually a good thing. It's kind of what we did in the United States. So the nest egg, the stability. I mean, I've shown the Oasis protocol to everyone. It's been given to everybody, everybody. So what will be, you know? I mean, I think we know how to stop this crazy. And part of how we have to stop the crazy in the Middle East is we need to stop listening to everyone, including, all the voices. They're getting in the way. Talks broke down with Hamas in Egypt because of whatever. So I think that based on what I saw, some cute kids outside. They're probably going to, start the Oasis program now. I mean, they're going to the Sinai now, and they're starting to clear the north. So I think they're starting to get people out now. But we can go ahead. We'll take a look at the rebuild in Gaza, and let's see how it's going. Let's see how the Oasis project is going, or if something better is coming along for Gaza. Let's take a look. Hi, Christopher. Good to see you here. Thanks for being here. The rebuild in Gaza. What do we need to know about it? Where we are at right now. The rebuild. Peace. We're going to have peace. We're going to have peace because Hamas will be gone. And Oasis. Mostly agriculture is the first jobs. You can see here comes the Two of Cups, which is peace and healing. Good people of Gaza that either renounced or had nothing to do, they get to go into the Oasis. They start work right away. We're talking about like next week. They want them back now. And you have the Empress, which is abundance of agriculture. It's expensive. War is expensive. We need to get people back to work. Permanent housing, residency, Israeli residents, like they're changing their residency status so that people feel more, good people shouldn't be subject. Why should they suffer if you're a good person, law-abiding citizen? So Israel's like, well, this has nothing to do with you. So you have this nice energy coming in, and then victory within 6 months over the Max project. So over the Oasis project, we're seeing victory within 6 months. 6 of Wands moving in, and I think that's because Elon Musk tends to work very aggressively. He already has plans for the rebuild, and when you have that kind of economic backing, people can be a little bit more confident that they're going to be able to create this type of housing. The other thing I'm really excited about with Elon Musk is that he himself lives in a 500 square foot efficiency house. And they're looking at efficiency tents, like Oasis tents, to put them up for Oasis so that people can live in really wonderful housing right away. If we get the Sinai, it looks like we're opening up to the Sinai like this week. They've already, Israelis have already said they're taking control of Rafah. So we're going to be able to start taking people in. But 6 of Wands within the next 6 months. So I think Elon Musk is going to do what he always does, which is now go. He already has the plans. They already have the pod locations where safety zones are set up, and Hamas has got. They want them in now, and I know a lot of people don't like him because he's controversial or whatnot. And he believes everyone should have a voice, but he's really the right person because he can do the engineering and he can find affordable, cheap tents, housing, etc. So he was the right person. But you can see the Six of Wands moving in, the crossing card. Also, he lives in the Mojave Desert. Is that right? In Texas and stuff. So similar terrain. The types of housing they're putting in. They took the sword away from those who would harm the people of Gaza. Five of Swords is moving in as the crossing card. What is above? There's this armistice, Three of Cups. We are on the verge of armistice. The armistice card traditionally is the Three of Cups. What the people of Gaza sit in, they are resilient. Four of Cups. They will not back down. They fight for what they believe in. Nine of Pentacles. They have a rich heritage and their country is very wealthy. It's like Africa. It has the potential to be very wealthy. What they're going into, they feel cornered, right? Nine of Wands. They don't have enough space for all the people. So we're expanding the space a little bit, right? So that's good. Where they're at right now, wisdom comes to them. The Torah, wisdom, the high priestess. Also, she's in blue and white, which of course are the colors of the Israeli flag. So I always think of the Torah as like, this is the state of Israel. Others in relationship with them, the dreaming queen. People dream of making things better. The hope and the fear, the businessman. I assume that's Mr. Musk. And then the final outcome is conflict, fighting, but also construction of something, right? Like a play. The clarification over Israel, they work with a mediator. A man comes in who acts as, I think it's going to be Benny Gantz, who's the unity government. So we have a new government coming in. Others who have a problem with are defensive about the land. So you still have people that want it all for themselves. No, it's going to be just for no, it's going to be for everyone. Hopes and fears that there will be employment. So they're also very actively concerned about supplying employment. Final outcome for Gaza is that they will extend their fishing rights and they will also extend onto the oceans. So they're going to be able, through Oasis program, to also get more advanced fishing rights through advanced security systems. Because what they do with Oasis is that your boat is registered, it's gone through security, and they can track your boat. And so your boat can go a mile out further than everybody else. So you're out with the Israelis getting the great fish because you've passed Oasis protocol, right? So final outcome, you get your wish, Three of Wands on the boats, which means that, yes, Oasis will extend to the seas and it'll be financially, that's going to be big money for them because it's a fishing community. Yeah, which is everything we wanted, right? Basically, we're going to get everything we wanted. It should have been, well, I think it should have been done years ago. And I think that, we're learning. We're learning how to do it. People are learning how to do it, but it's going to happen. So I would say those cards are excellent. Would you not? Those are good cards. Three of Wands is considered a very popular card because the Three of Wands, he makes his mother sleep in it. No, she doesn't sleep in the garage. That's pretty funny, though. He makes his mother sleep in the garage. Oh, my God, that's so funny. Let me find that myth. All right. Does Elon Musk mother sleep? He doesn't have a car, does he? In his garage. I know he's got 500 square feet. She usually sleeps in the garage of his $45,000 home. Oh my God, you're right. Homes are, he can get them at $45,000 homes. That's hysterical. You're right. She doesn't have to live there. When she comes to visit, when she visits her Boca Chica. Oh my God, I thought sometimes she sleeps on blankets on the floor. Yeah, because I think it's awesome. That's who he is, I mean, it's really a bizarre guy, in a really positive way. Like I've emailed him a couple times, we communicated, and uh, he's like, I don't care about money. He likes he uses money to do things, projects, but he himself doesn't really. He's not particularly attached to money, which is such a bizarre thing considering how rich he is. But he's like, yeah, I don't really care. I'm not really. He's 500 square feet is enough for me. I mean, he really sleeping under his desk. I think that's why he has a lot of fans, is because he's really kind of like he just works really, really hard. And I think that's a testimony to America, which is, you've got to work really, really hard, and you've got to really believe in your dream. And, he's working 22 hours a day and sleeping under his work desk. And, how many of us are willing to do that? But if you're willing to do that, really remarkable things can happen for you. So it goes back to a conversation that I wanted to have with you all. I guess we can have it now. We won't be able to have it before New Year's, which is to kind of think about how you're going to be having 2024. What have you chosen a word for yourself? I remember when I was opening up my private practice in Los Angeles, when I had first opened up as a physician, and the word that kept coming to me was mastery, mastery, mastery. I wanted to be the best physician I could be. Mastery, mastery. And it really carried me through my first year of business as a physician, that I was just really open to learning anything and everything so I could be the best doctor I could be. So this year, I just feel like there's so much suffering and there's so much unhappiness, that I decided that what I wanted to do was to snatch joy at every moment. Joy is the word that I chose for 2024, is that joy is a choice. I'm not saying, be laughing at a funeral, but I'm saying uh, to constantly be reminding myself throughout the year uh, that this is an opportunity, that this moment is an opportunity to be in joy and to spread joy. I don't think he has a bed. I think he was sleeping under his desk. I guess she could crawl under the desk with him. This was in the beginnings. Now I think he has a bed. But also he would go on to, he'd go to work and he would sleep under the desk. He was always there, you know. Hi, Don Daniels. Good to see you. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's do some future readings. Deborah's chosen her word to be minimal. Oh, that's interesting, to just kind of really, it's a year of minimizing things. Okay. I think it really helps. I think picking a word that's going to, um, yeah, set the tone for the year for you, that you can meditate on, to keep, so that you have your intent. And what I like about um, Meghan Markle had talked about this, the idea that you can just embrace one word. It doesn't have to be a million words that overwhelm you. The brain is simple. You just need one word to carry you for the year. I think with her, I think she said it was gratitude also. You're just gratitude for her husband, her family, right? So um, I think that's a lovely thing to peace. Yeah, that's lovely, to meditate on peace. Is anyone going to mass today or tonight? Anyone going to Mass? It's kind of nice, even if you're not a Christian, to attend Mass. I try to go every year so that I can, oh, hope, that's beautiful, so that I can uh, be present and support my friends and humanity, right? We can all pray for peace, right? We can all spread the light and the love, as they say. Yeah. Okay, so the next Blitz, let's go ahead and see basic predictions for 2024. Predictions. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I think the first thing is we're going to see Netanyahu is gone. I think that that's the first. I know you're going to miss him. You're going to miss BB so much. But I'm thinking that BB is gone. Right? So is Netanyahu gone? We'll do Netanyahu first. Joy, joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him. It's a good one. I love that song. Even though I'm not a Christian, I just like the way it sounds. It's very heartfelt. All right, the future of Netanyahu. He's going to step down. But I think that he wants to deliver a victory in Gaza first. You know, he's got this emperor, so he sees himself as like the giver of things. The other in his opposition wants partnership. Benny Gantz is all about unity, hopes and fears. He fears the partnership. The final outcome is he's hanging it up. The clarification over the future of him, that sort of truth is coming out over Netanyahu. His opposition is getting funding. Look at the unity. Look at the money that's coming in from Iran and also from the Arab world, the peace accords. Look at all that money coming into unity. Look at that. He fears unity. Why does, this is really interesting. Why do you think Netanyahu doesn't want unity? Do you think he benefits from it? The final outcome here is good times lay ahead. I think that the crazy idea of turning Gaza into a fun theme park with the tube and everything, as insane as it sounds, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be a whimsy theme park. Woohoo! With the tube. It's like Vegas, only it's a more conservative. Like you'll have Bedouin stuff on the Sinai. You'll have the flying through the tube. You'll have different pods, each that are doing different things. You'll have the Riviera. It's over. I mean, basically, the cards are saying that Gaza, you're not going to recognize Gaza in a couple of years. It's almost like grabbing the people and saying, nope, you're not going to go to war with anyone. That's all over now. Instead, you're going to go live in the oasis and have a happy life. Nope. It's just kind of like, it's almost like the adults show up. The adults show up in the room. Oh, the 90-day cough, that's what I had. Allergies and coughs. The silver fox got sick on a cruise. Maybe he was doing so much dancing and kissing, he got himself a kissing bug. Yeah, I like the silver foxes. Hope there's a lot of silver foxes where I'm headed. Yeah, cute boys. Yes, Netanyahu has messed things up a lot. Okay, so People are now talking about Biden saying he doesn't want to run and people are kind of worried about Biden's health. He seems kind of like, do you think he just doesn't want to run? I don't want to run. Let's see what's going on with Biden. Okay, Biden. Biden is very powerful. You don't want to mess with Biden. And in answer to your question, it looks like the U.S. is going to war. You see what happens? Those of you who thought that Trump was good for Israel, do you think that now? Do you think Netanyahu and Trump, who were kissy face with Putin, you're getting what we were trying to tell you, those of us who, the libtards, remember the Democrats, why we wanted Clinton, and the Clinton never would have pulled troops out of she never would have pulled troops out of Iraq and Syria and left the Kurds. The Kurds are being massacred right now by Turkey. No one's talking about it. We left them to die out there. We abandoned our comrades, right? The U.S. abandoned their comrades, and people who called themselves patriotic. Oh, it's a good thing we're abandoning our comrades. It's a good thing. Look what's happening. Look what's happening to our comrades. We've got 100,000 homicidal killers with guns at the border in Lebanon. We've got the Houthi attacking. It's not good for anybody. All of this is happening because of the disastrous policies of Trump, which was U.S. pulling out of these areas as peacekeeping forces. Not everybody shares our love of democracy, right? So you have the Ace of Wands coming in. Remember what we say about Wands. Wands is about territory and aggressive. Over the next 30 days, we see Biden's stance is very aggressive. My way, boom, boom, Ace of Wands. The other is grieving. His opposition is grieving. The hopes and fears, he wants a peaceful life. But look, the winds of war. The Knight of Swords is the war. So we're looking at war. He's the war king. For the next 30 days, Biden is the war king. He supports Oasis. Unfortunately, to get to Oasis is, you know how many times we calculated it? How many times I ran it through different computers? You can't create an Oasis when you have homicidal killers running around. Humans, it's always the same. You paid for them to get, any way, every way. It's too bad the talks broke down, but the War King is the King of Wands. Ace of Wands is a call to action. So Biden's going to war over the next 30 days. We can see the war continuing for another 30 days. Skirmishes, factions as they clean up the area. Opposition trying to get to their money. They close the money off too, and we can see grieving here, the hopes and the fears that the war ends, and then the final outcome, cooler heads, the scholars and the academics show up to put a stop to the war. But we're looking at more skirmishes over the next 30 days, but it's probably going to end after that. Oh, John, you're so sweet. Why did they go after Hunter Biden and the Hunter? Probably retaliation for what had happened to, I wonder if Hoover's is open. Hoover's Cafe, Christmas Eve might affect these hours. Let's see. Opens, hours closed. Oh no. Have you guys heard about Hoover's? You probably haven't. Hoover's is this restaurant that has the most amazing turkey. Unfortunately, it's closed today. It's the problem with Christmas Eve. wonder if we can go somewhere and get Christmas Eve dinner. I'm going to look. Okay, why are they against Hunter Biden? That's a really good question. I don't know. Finances. They want his money. They're genuinely concerned about his economic, where the money came from. Hell, he must have had a serious drug problem. That's the procedure. He went the way of Rudy Giuliani, where you're willing to do anything to get the drugs. His health is his number one. He's in a good mental state by spring of 2024. In terms of his financial situation, he took money overseas from Ukraine. I think that was what they're under investigation for. Yeah. Three of Wands, new beginnings, overseas. I think he's going to be okay. His Final Alchemist, King of Wands. I think he's going to be okay. I think that he'll be able to beat much of this by spring of next year. You know, they may charge him economically, but I think that there is a feeling by some people that it may have been a genuine security risk. You know, that's the impression I get. Yeah. Yeah, what about a restaurant for Christmas Eve dinner? And maybe we'll go for Chinese food. Actually, I guess we'll go for Chinese. We're going to have an early dinner and then go to mass. We're taking an early mass, the family mass at 4. My friend is Lutheran, so I want to just go and support her. But yeah, so we'll go do that. And I think we'll have Chinese food before. Who closes at 7? Oh, Walmart closes at 7. Well, you know what? I can get a backpack in Israel. I mean, it's not a big deal. Yeah. So what's everybody doing for the holidays? Are you guys staying in? Are you traveling? What are you doing? I can tell that a lot of you were traveling because it's like half as many people as normal. Oh, Carolyn, you're staying home? Okay. That's all right. Okay, so we're going to look next at the economy of 2024. The economy of 2024. Oh, Song is cooking? Song in cooking? Song in cooking? Oh, I don't know. Quiet staying at home. Does anybody else go for Chinese food on Christmas Eve? Is that just our thing? I'm going to have to talk to my friend about that. Okay, let's look at next is the economy for 2024. Will we see things getting better or worse? You know, I'm going to tell you the truth. Is it going to be a frugal 24 or are we going to be okay? Because the situation is bad, bad, bad. Good stars lay ahead for 2024. So we have the Star of Understanding. Oh, thank you, Anonymous, for donating to senior doggies. They love you for that. The senior doggies. Thank you for giving the love. You know, I think a lot of false teachings, a lot of misinformation has passed away. You know, you have this star coming in over the finances, and then you have the tower. So we could see an upset. We could see another crash in the market, but there's a star here, so it could be a necessary adjustment. It's this karmic wheel. 6 of Swords moving in means that smoother waters lay ahead. So yes, rest assured, economically, 2024 is much better than 2023. Okay, let's get a clarification on it. Oh, don't you just love getting good news? We will defend our land. So we will defend and protect ourselves. The opposition walks away. Look at this. We're going to beat the opposition. Thief attempts to flee. So, people stole from us. They didn't pay their taxes. They ripped people off. Courts. We will see court cases. Look at that. Justice. 2024 will be court cases and smoother water lay ahead for us financially. That's really good news. So war comes to an end, probably the main part of the war within 30 days. And the economy begins to improve, and our relationship with China improves due to economic benefits, which appears to improve the economy for everyone. I leave for Israel tomorrow morning. Yeah. 8 a.m. flying to Israel, and then 2024 is good. Kavana, intent. Yeah. Kavana, Eshikoch. Kavana is like your intention, your energy. She has the energy and she has the intent, right? Kavana. All right, let's see. Do we have any more questions before I close today? Oh, Joyce Peters is going to her son's house for Christmas Eve. Tomorrow that sounds like so much fun. Well, the dollar looked pretty strong because they said .mc because they said that the economy would be recovering. Part of me wants to go have an Italian Christmas Eve. You guys ever been to Rome in Christmas Eve? It's really nice. Take a wild guess. What do you think the midnight mass snack is, the food that they pass around at the Vatican? Let me see if you guys can figure this out, how intelligent you are. Have you guys ever been to midnight mass at the Vatican? What do people eat? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Pizza. Yeah. People order pizzas. Pizza. Thousands and thousands of pizzas. And then they pass them. So you're like waiting. And then you're like, what's this? Oh, I'll take a slice. And people are drinking and they're passing pizzas. Everybody shares, and people are also passing cakes and sweets. It's really cool. Who here's done it? Who's here done Christmas? And yeah, the pizzerias stay open late. It's like boom, 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 pizza, 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 pizza. Just, it's fast. It's fast. It's fast. Everything closed down. Everything shuts down, except you can still get pizza. Yeah. And also hot wine. Have you guys tried this hot mulled wine? Oh, that sounds good. I've heard about those IKEA. Did you guys hear about the large IKEA turkey ball? I wish they would just make small balls, not a big turkey ball. Oh, I love the lingonberry. That's delicious. Yeah, actually, IKEA got pretty good review on some of their food, and it's not particularly expensive. Oh, you went to the monastery? How beautiful. So yeah, like part of me is thinking like I could do an Italian Christmas Eve and go just get some hot pies, get some pizzas, stand out in the cold, listen to a mass and eat pizza. That works for me. I love Rome too. But you know what? We went to the pizzeria we went to. Um, the pizza wasn't that great. I mean, it was for the tourist. But yeah, it was just slammed with pizzas everywhere. No, I don't think they're open for sit down dinners, like sitting down and eating cannelloni or anything like that. It's just it's they're all everything all the restaurants are shut. It's just the pizza ovens. I think that's why. Yeah. Oh, hot wine is called Wassail. Yeah, they have it in Italy too. I thought it was a German thing, but when we were there, we saw people drinking Wassail. You went to Italy and you didn't have pizza on Christmas Eve. Well, you have to go to mass and do the party, and people bring food and share. You have to do it. Otherwise, you're going to feel like you didn't live, right? You got to go and have that experience. And now they have a lot of Muslims that have moved to Europe, and they keep their pizza places open on Christmas Eve. So that's convenient. So you can get your pizza. I love you too, my love. You can get your pizza on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's another option in case you don't. It's another option in case you don't want to do Mexican food. Is go and get Middle Eastern food or Middle Eastern pizza. Yep. Yeah, you're taking off. Have you decided what you want to do? Hmm? All right, everyone. I'm going to call it a day. It just seems perfect, like a nice thin tomato pie on Christmas Eve. Doesn't that sound perfect? You know, if you have a Christmas Eve party and you have friends over, just do the Italian thing and order pizzas. It's so much easier. Do like an Italian theme. Yeah, midnight. We did it in midnight in Rome when I was like 20 something. It's awesome. What are you doing? You gonna bite again? God, my cat's in a really cranky mood today. All right, everybody, be kind to all so that all can be kind to you too. And don't forget to share your pizza if you decide to do a pizza party tonight, or whatever your tradition is. Mexican tradition is pretty cool too. I've seen that. That's where they make the uh, shredded chicken soup. Oh, tortilla soup on Christmas. You guys ever tried that? The parties where they make tortilla soup. I've had that too. Yeah, yummy, yum, yum. All right. Be kind to all so that all can be kind to you too. Thank you, everyone, for your donations. If you're trying to get in for a reading with me, I'm available for Wizio appointments, 5 minutes pre-taped, and then I get them back to you. If you want to speak to me for a telephone reading, one-on-one, that information can be found in the description, the channel description. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.